Hey out there, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome on in. I am doing some more painting. Kid Knives redeemed a painting stream, so I am here. And as you can see, I did scrape off what I had for my husband's shirt before. So I'm going to be working on just a normal draped kind of t-shirt this time. So I think the first thing to do is to finish the detailing in the skin on the face for both of us. And then do our neck. Then I'll probably work on his shirt after that. And hopefully I can get that done tonight. I'll probably save the hair as the final piece of the puzzle in terms of what we're gonna do towards the end. And then I'll probably play with like some details and stuff around the heads to kind of fill in the background on top of top part of the painting. Hey Mint Chalk, hey Filer, welcome in y'all. Hey. So a little bit. I did scrape off all of what his shirt was, so that's just gonna be a plain straight t-shirt. I took another reference photo. Ooh, this is really loud. I took another reference photo. I guess not many choices there. And then I kind of imposed that over the other reference photo. So we kind of posed in a similar position. And then I just kind of imposed it over it. So hopefully it doesn't look too unnatural and weird and uncanny. We'll see. I don't know. It could. I've never done that, so I guess it will be a bit of a surprise to me as well. But I hope y'all had a wonderful Tuesday night. While I was scraping, I did have some casualties, so to speak. A couple parts of my face here got a little damaged as I was going scrape crazy. So I gotta fix those up just a little bit and get those looking good again. But I'm glad to have y'all here. I hope your day was chill. I hope it was nice. Mine was great. It was a nice, relaxing day. How was your day? It was good. I had some snacks when I woke up. We went to the store the other day, so I had plenty of stuff to snack on today, which was wonderful. And then around 4 o'clock, we had some leftovers from the other day, and they were tasty. So, and then we watched some YouTubes. We didn't do a whole lot of TV watching, just watched some YouTubes. He watched some TikTok, and I scraped this today. So I figured out an easy way to remove paint from paintings on Yupo paper. Because I was doing it dry, and then I just like took a damp cloth and rubbed it over the area I wanted to remove. And then I took a very thin razor and the paint just like slid off almost. So these paintings are very delicate, but it really was pretty easy to do. Which means, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, like, oh, things are really easy to fix, but also things are very easily damaged too, I guess, you know? But it was not too bad. I was expecting it to be kind of way more intense to do. It ended up being a pretty simple, easy process. But now I think I understand more why the paint just, when I'm painting an area and it's just wet, it just comes off. I think that's just the way paint reacts to the paper. I just want to see, I don't know if this is going to lighten it. It might. Like a nice highlight on the cheek. But how was your day, Filer? Or Mint? Mint, how was your day? Sorry, I wasn't reading names. Oh, I need some more yellow. I need more yellow, whatchamacallit. Oh my god, I'm having trouble with words already. More yellow fluorescent paint. I'll just take a little bit and put it on the cheek. Nikki, thank you for the smoke-free encouragement. Hope you're doing well tonight. I did notice there were some kind of not well blended areas in his face. I'm gonna kind of make those blends a little more seamless, I think. Just a little bit of transition colors in areas where the lines look a little hard. Give it a little bit of softness. Had school today and went to the store. Nice. What'd you get at the store? Okay. So the eyelid was just kind of protruding into the cheek and looked very distinct. I didn't want it to look quite that distinct. Just a little teeny tiny bit of green goes a pretty long way. Softening that. Went shopping for your dad's birthday. Got him some shirts and a shirt for yourself. Nice. Treat yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I gotta do his lips. So underneath the mustache, we're gonna do this kind of blue and purple moment. And then there is a nice kind of light area. So the lip always, it's a very subtle highlight. Usually there's a very subtle highlight. You'll see a lot of like makeup artists really highlight this area just above the lip because it's subtle, but it is there if your lip is showing. I don't want it to be jarringly light. I do want it to show. And then for the rest of his lip, basically the mustache kind of covers it. So yeah. I'm gonna do this purple with some red. Then I'm gonna make his lips probably a bluish color, maybe? How long have you and your husband been together? We met in 2012, the end of 2012, and we started dating pretty much at the beginning of 2013. So we've been together, what, is that 8 years, basically? Well, 7 and some change. I like to round up. Hey, Moira. Yeah, welcome. I had his shirt done, but as you can see, I kind of scraped most of that away. I'm gonna redo it. Didn't love it. All right, so let's do kind of a blending red. Edge of the lips. Yeah, this one's been chugging along. My quickest little number yet. I'm gonna take my time. I got nowhere to be tomorrow, so I'm just gonna take it easy. What I can do tonight. Right now my paints are very wet and malleable. You don't think you've seen it since the outline? Oh, damn. That was like my very first step. That was like step number 1. Yeah. I've been very productive with it. It's been great. Take that. Do a little kind of reddish orange. then his lip, the edge of his lip is gonna go into like a blue-green. So this is his upper lip kind of definition line that I'm doing right now. Then we need to do some dark blue into some lighter blue into the lip line. He has much more defined lips than me, for sure. So there's a fine line between defining the lips with a hard line and making it look like lipstick. So I want to avoid making it look like his lips are like painted on, you know? So I'll probably use these similar colors in the lip, but just try to blend it into the lip line and just give a little bit of definition there instead of going wild with it. Paints are real watery tonight, but that's okay. I'll be able to use that to my advantage, I think, especially in like an hour or so. It'll be kind of at a good consistency point when I start working on this shirt. All right. Top of the lips defined. You can see his mustache. All right, so the lip is pretty dark. Let's go ahead and I'll just do the mouth line. The darkest and heaviest part of the mouth line is this side. This side. I want to kind of make it fade into like a purple in the middle. We're going to do the dark purple. All right. Then we need to color in the lip. So, just going to start with more purple here. So the lip is darker than the skin part above it. Surprisingly enough, paint that's thin. Take this, ahead and mix and blend that in really well. Yeah, I need paint that's not as watery. I need like light and dark purple. These will be good in about an hour to use, but I need something like right away that's just thicker and less watery. Because they're blending nicely, but I'm seeing lots of brush marks. Which, I mean, is okay-ish, but I'm seeing like translucent qualities in the paint. Alright, I should probably go ahead and do that with my blue as well. Phthalo blue, yep. Alright. I think the red is fine. The red seems pretty legit. There was less of it, so it didn't thin out quite as much. Alright. We're gonna go with purple to red. I want like a kind of a deeper red. I'm thinking darken it with a little bit more purple. Look at this. I don't want to use black because black will swallow it up. It'll look too distinct. But take a bit of the purple that I just used, kind of blend that into the red. It'll give it this nice kind of heavy quality. And then at the edge of his lip, it's actually like the darkest part is this over here. Up down. Top part of the lip where the red is more orange. Still pretty dark, so I'm gonna just temper that orange with a little bit of the normal red. We need to blend. You can come back and add in some lighter highlights and things too. All together. And then the bottom kind of portion of the lip, darker than the top. Keep dabbing in purple till I get it to like the desired darkness. Maybe a little because the blue is darkest. A bit of that phthalo blue. Final push of dark. Lips are hard. All right, I'm gonna bring a little bit of red back in here. Touch up the light just a little bit more. this purple part of the lip to be more solid, less streaky and light. Might take a little bit of the red. Also just kind of bring me a little bit too. Keep that blend seamless. And this side of the lip is much lighter because the light source is coming from basically the side of our faces. So in general, my plan is make the right side of every feature just a little bit lighter in shade. I also need to fix his nose just a smidge. His nose has more of a distinguishable shape. Fill that in a little bit more. And then same thing on the other side. Just take a little bit of the green. And it kind of goes inward. That. Take a little bit of yellow and blend that out. That's actually darker, that area. Maybe I should take a smidge of the blue. Darken this green. And that edge. Easy. All right, subtle but better. I think I need to bring this a smidge closer. Okay, so other lip side. Just go with like red into blue, I think. It's so weird because when I'm doing an area, I'm like, that looks terrible. But it tends to look better after I've filled it in. Alright, this needs to be like a darker blue over here, but not super dark. Darker than the skin above it. Okay, that's darker. Darker than the other side. That won't do. Maybe a bit of orange. All right. I think I might be wearing this brush out. Or I'm using the wrong brush. Alright, just using a bit of blue indigo to kind of get rid of the delineation in the edge of the mouth there. So I'm going back and I'm just very, very lightly redefining the top edge of the lip with like the lightest blue. Because it's kind of lost. And it's a nice pop that keeps the shape and doesn't overtake everything around it. So I'm just kind of redefining that real quick. I'm trying to give lots of loving detail to my husband's face here. Mine, I did pretty quickly, but I really don't want to mess his face up. It would be not right. He's got such beautiful lips, you know? I want to capture that. We're gonna slightly obfuscate edge line here, and I'm gonna take the littlest bit of dark. Okay. Hey, Kid Knives. All right, we just spent about a half hour on his lip. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, whoopsie. I dropped my brush. I'll need you. See if I can pick it up with my feet. I can. Got it. Crisis averted. Mini crisis. All right, so next up is his bottom lip. It needs to be pretty light. Honestly, it's pretty light. It's very slightly darker than the skin, so. And his bottom lip is quite small. Oh, I already started. I can't switch to Animal Crossing. I'll come visit your island another night, though. I'm doing Animal Crossing tomorrow night. If you'll be around. Hopefully. Doing mini games? Nice. Sounds cute and fun. Just a little darkened area there. And then I'll go back and I have to add a lighter blue once that dries. And then we're gonna do... His bottom lip is so much smaller. And then it's gotta blend kind of seamlessly into the facial colors. So we'll do blue-green on this side of the lip. Or blue-yellow. So green. Hey, Palm. Hey, Scooby. Good to see y'all. What y'all up to tonight? Doing some studying. Just finished watching an episode of Pose. Nice. I have spent a half hour on my husband's upper lip. So I'm off to a great start tonight. Alright, Kid Knives. I'll see you back whenever you can make it. Enjoy that time. I'm glad y'all had a nice, decent Tuesday. Alright, yeah, his lip is so thin. So, the bottom of the lip, a little darker over here. I'm thinking like medium blue. A sneaky spammer. Thanks, Kid Knives. I'm in a zone, so I probably would not have noticed that for a few minutes. Thank you. Good timing indeed. But yeah, I'm getting his lips done here. I'm trying not to make them super over the top defined, even though he's got beautiful lips. Because it's a fine line making lips look cartoony, you know? So I gotta kind of take it easy a little bit. You have a good radio voice. Oh, thank you. Sometimes when I'm a little more animated, it's not quite as soft. But usually painting streams, I don't get too worked up, you know? Catch me on a Mario Kart night or Among Us. Bit of a different story. A little bit. Tiny bit. But I appreciate that. Ah, oh, that's supposed to be darker, but it's totally lighter. Okay. Perfect for stream layout editing. Aw. Thank you. I actually was super nervous I wasn't going to be able to get my layout matched again, because since I scraped off this whole t-shirt thing that I did for him, I had to like reline up my camera and take the painting up and reline that up, and it was a bit of a moment. But a bit of tinkering and it came together. I'm definitely learning kind of as I go with stuff like that. All right, so take a bit of the purple. Blend. Okay. All right, I think his lips look good. I think that is good. Well, let's take a little bit more purple. I swear, the songs in this video go from like loud to quiet. I think this is like one of the last ones. We'll turn it up a bit. Well, it's like not even, no, nothing's even. Let's just move on to the next video. Ooh. There we go. He has seen it. Yeah. He has seen it. I've kept him sort of up to date on the progress. Not like super up to date, but like a decent amount. I'm gonna take this green. I'm gonna carry this green. I wanna highlight the lip. Yeah, he's giving me a compliment on it. Hey, Nico Cat. The painting is going well. Slow, but well. This brush, it's great, but it's like fraying. I have to keep it like very just freshly wet to get my good line quality. Watching Fry. Fry was playing Mario Maker levels. I tuned in for a little bit. Mario Maker levels are intense. Alright, so we're gonna do, I'm just gonna start in on the skin. I need a little bit of not watered down teal. Not too watery. We have switched over to chill Donkey Kong music. What is it? Donkey Kong Country, cool and calming. Classic stuff. All right, so let's do a little bit of teal, blending into some neon green. Looks like it's just slightly darker above his little chin, beard, hair. Just very dark. And into some light. And then I want the skin to be lighter than the lip. So I'm gonna be adding a little bit of white just under the lip, just to highlight it out a bit. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna go into purple here, do the same. A teeny bit of white. Enjoy the lurk, Kid Knives. Alright, we gotta blend the purple into green, so that's gonna be done with just a smidge of blue. They touch. I guess the good news with this watery paint is it does make blending a little bit easier. Alright, I'm gonna do some lighter blue. It gets kind of darker over here, actually, so I don't want to go too light. Like a little bit of light blue. And then more purple blend. Oh, thank you, Kid Knives. Finish this little spot. Tiniest bit of white. Okay. Take a sip. All right, Nico, good night. And thank you, Nikki, earlier for that smoke-free encouragement. If you're still around out there. Do a little bit of neon blue. That into the lighter blue. Okay. Start getting a little darker. With a little bit of purple. Alright, so just gonna have to do a little bit of like this indigo type blue. Watered, lightened. And then I can chill. I can start going a little bit more messy again. We have defined the lips on this side. We're fine. Blend a little bit, have a little fun. A little bit darker around his beard edge. Oh my gosh. Mansoor Gaming. Thank you so much for that follow. If you enjoy lurking, enjoy that lurk. Thank you for being here. All right, so we are doing purple. Make it fade into the blue a little bit. Need to find this blue where it's the richest and creamiest. This is all pretty dark over here. There's like a slight dark edge to everything till about here. Hey Mansoor, hope you're having a good night. Thank you for saying hello. I am just working on very minute shading bits around the mouth. And so far, so good. I think the good news is, since these paints are so watery right now tonight, these blends, even though it's gonna be a little more streaky, should give me a nice kind of I'm gonna do pink right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little pink blob to remind myself. Oh, all right, Kid Knives, yeah, get some rest. Listen to your body. It's always my advice. What your body says is correct. Go with your body. Hit those sheets. Don't even think twice. Thank you for redeeming the painting stream. Hope you get to skim that VOD a little bit later. But rest is more important. For sure. Yeah, a little pre-bedtime hydration is probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea. Alright, so yeah, it gets pretty... There's like a little dark kind of area here right underneath his mouth, and then it kind of goes out. Do a little bit of this neon blue actually blends pretty well. I need to remember to use the neons a little bit more. I tend to forget sometimes. Then this is gonna be like a little light purple patch. Let's use the non-watered purple. Let's just a little bit lighter. I might add in a little bit of dark purple on top just to even it out. Blend it in. such small blending. Small little bits. Okay. Then I want to take maybe a little bit of red underneath this pink. I want to add in, like, I want lots of color, you know? We'll add in just a smidge of the red. Go with a little bit more pink. And then blend them. I don't want too much red. Red's pretty, it dominates other colors, so if I go too overboard with it, it can sometimes take over and spread more than I want it to, you know? Back to a little bit of purple here. Like this little Mario DK blend. All right. Then we need to do, I'm thinking, we'll keep it blue. I don't want to go too color crazy. We'll do some blue down here. I mean, I could add in like 20 colors in this small little region, but sometimes there's no need. Sometimes less is more. I gotta remember that. I'm kind of a maximalist sometimes. Go a little wild with colors and detailing. All right. That little side is basically done. Gets the purple and the red. Touch here. With some pink in the mix. Right, cute. So that little area that I'm kind of edging around is like little, he's got like a little soul patch type thing under his lip, kind of like I do. But his is a bit more wide than mine is. Okay, so we need to go back to just underneath the lip, start blending out that area. There's kind of a dark-ish blue moment happening here. This is actually all pretty dark. Kind of a darker edge to the beard. Alright, and this stays pretty dark above the lip, just a little. Then we need to do, there's like a green kind of highlighted area right underneath the lip, about right here. It's like this, it's not super bright, so I'll probably darken that a little bit with some teal, but it is lighter than everything else around it. It's just this small little sliver. And it kind of tapers back into like a normal blue situation. We'll do this teal. And then it's actually kind of bright on this side, so we're gonna do a little bit of orange and pink over here. Let's see, we need to do a little bit of teal. Yep. Bridge the gap there. Hey, General Amazingness. It's going really well. I'm doing a portrait of me and my husband. So far, so good. It's good to see you. Hope all is going well with you too. I caught one of your painting streams not too long ago, maybe last week. I was intrigued. We're working on like this car on top of a orange, I couldn't tell exactly what it was. It was like this orange spherical kind of thing. I was digging it. This is my first attempt at a painted portrait, so it's interesting to see exactly what's gonna happen here, you know? It's a bit of a guessing game. Happy to take a break from looking at webcams. The truck, oh, it was a cactus. Yeah, that, I guess, yeah, it did have like little spinies on it. I couldn't identify them at the time. But now that you said that, I now visualize exactly that. But thank you for choosing me to take a break. I am just working on his mouth area here. We got my neck and ear to do. We got his neck that I need to do, which I think his neck I can do bigger brush strokes. I don't think it has to be quite as tight as this. It's part of the bloom on the cactus. Can I ask what you're using? What kind of camera? I am using a GoPro. a GoPro Hero 8. I forget why I chose that. I bought it not that long. Well, I was just using a webcam, and the webcam was too, like, finicky. So I kind of was, like, over the webcam. So I switched to the GoPro. And the reason I got it, it was on sale at the time. Because, like, a normal GoPro is probably not worth it. I wanted to use, like, an old DSLR I had lying around. But the camera was too old, and it actually looked worse than the webcam I was using. It was a no-go. I've been thinking I need to put like a shelf up on my wall, because I just have the camera on a bendy arm on a tripod, but sometimes when I like shake the table, it shakes the camera, so it's a little like disorienting. Like I went back and watched one of my VODs and was like, oh my god, I was shaking the table so much. So I gotta figure out a way to like, I think I just might put like a wall shelf and then just mount the bendy arm onto the wall shelf. And that way when the table's shaking and shit, it won't mess up the camera. How old is the DSLR? It was like from 2009-ish. Something like that. It was pretty old. Pretty old. We're gonna do just a smidge of orange in here. I'm gonna work in a little bit of orange red. Just to have some color variance, but not too much. Yeah, it was an old DSLR. You would think it would still be better than a webcam, but it was really pixelated. It was the DSLR I bought for like a college class. So maybe it's actually maybe older than 2009 now that I think about it. It was like new at the time. Of course, right? Using your phone. So on a dollar store bendy arm. Yeah, the bendy arm's pretty basic for me as well. So green to orange, what's a bridge color for those? Red, I guess? Do the red here. You do that, make a donation goal. I mean, people are pretty nice and generous. I don't feel the need to set any kind of goal. I'm kind of just, I don't know, I'm pretty good with money. Like I don't overspend and overextend myself. And I like to keep the stream pretty low key with donations and shit. Most people are just subbing and pretty generous overall, so I don't really feel a need to do like donations and stuff, you know. Oh, you meant for general. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. That's lighter. Blue. just want to avoid this area turning brown. Let's see. I think pink is probably the answer here too, actually. Hey, Fuke. I missed you coming in. Sorry about that. Always makes your day. It's one of the perks of having a name like that. Keeping people on their toes, right? Actually, no, this little area is slightly darker. What am I doing? It needs to be like a blue. All right, I think this orange might have been too much. I didn't go as light on his mouth area as I wanted to. His beard is a little more full, so it's a little slightly more obscured, I guess. I can use that as my reasoning, right? That recorder's a bit off. A bit wonky sounding. Then again, I'm only listening to it in one ear, so. It is. It's a little like that TikTok Celine Dion played with a recorder moment. Hey, Gret. All right, these colors really need to thicken up a bit. Thicken up. Damn it. Let's do purple. Enjoy the lurk, Palm. After years coming up with Fuke, solid 11 years, made a D&D character. Nice. Got a couple folks around here that play D&D. I have never played it myself. I've always been more of like a video game nerd, more than D&D and stuff. You know, there's actually a slightly lighter blue spot in here too. Now that I'm looking at it a little more intently, there's like a lighter blue kind of moment happening in here. And then should sleep. Enjoy your rest. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Egret, for the kind words. It started off really fast, and now I'm deep in the weeds because I'm super nervous about like my husband not ending up looking like himself. So I'm like kind of slowing down a bit. So tired, but the baby's fussy tonight. Aw. I'm sorry. Only they could be perfect baby angels all the time. But it ain't never that easy. Alright. I need to bring this part of the nose in a little bit more on this side too. See, also his face has just been harder for me to represent because it's like a more head-on view. So it's been kind of like a bit of a guessing game. Trying not to make it look too flat with the colors and stuff. Unlurk. Welcome back from lurking. Yeah, I was thinking of doing... I think his lip area, it actually came out pretty good. I think I'm generally okay with it. The top lip is a little hard to find. And there's not really much I can do to change that. Because I went back with a... Well, but he does have kind of a beautiful lip, so maybe I'll keep it. Didn't realize there was a whole painting community on Twitch. It's amazing, right? It really is cool. Actually, my first ever stream on Twitch was a painting stream back in like 2017. I did like a handful of streams back then. Never really kept to it, you know? Just like random here and there kind of things. And I actually got raided on my first stream back then, but... And that streamer is still on the site. And her stuff's really good. Yeah, and my setup was so bad back then. Oh my god, it was so bad. Looking back on it now that I have like... I just used like a webcam, and the painting was at like this jaunty angle, and it was just a mess. And it was so grainy. I didn't have like proper lighting. Honestly, it was kind of funny. Oh, I need to paint his eyeballs in too. Which is a bit newer to the art scene. But you can imagine they still have gathered. There's a lot of digital artists on Twitch, but there are some really amazing like sketch artists, painters, comic artists. Yeah. But yeah, my very first stream, it was I mean, I'm thankful she did that because it was like kind of humbling. I went and checked her stream and it was like, oh damn. I think I want his eyes to be kind of a purple teal. I want him to be dark. All right, surprisingly, now that I'm looking at it, the lips do look pretty good. I gotta like take a step back, you know. I think her name on here is just Claire. I think that was who rated me. I think I still follow her to this day. But yeah, I didn't stick with it. I was working a bunch, and 2017 was a crazy year for me. I had to move like twice. It was kind of a mess. But yeah, I've been like, I wasn't as much into digital art when I first was on Twitch, but since Twitch has so many digital artists, and actually quite a few that I've started watching recently, like Kylie's really good. Nole, the guy who did my emotes, is amazing. There's a lot of really talented people on Twitch. We all have to start somewhere. Yes. I mean, it was definitely like my first streams were Chrono Cross playthroughs. Since I love Chrono Cross, I would just like play Chrono Cross a bunch. And I never made it to the end of the game until after Animal Crossing came out and I started streaming more regularly. It took me like 3 years of attempts to make it to the end. I'm one of those gamers that's like, I'll start a game, but I find it kind of difficult sometimes to finish. Streaming has actually helped me a lot with that, to be honest. Ooh, that's too much. But that's definitely like a general bad habit of mine. Like paintings, I had, well, 2020, I actually, one of my goals was to finish some paintings. And I finished, I think, one. But that's one of my bad habits is like starting something and not really finishing it. It's a running theme. Rarely finish a TV show. This is Donkey Kong Country Aquatic Ambience, I think is the name. Here, I think if I put my mouse on it, it'll show up on the bottom of the video. At least until it disappears. Yeah, it disappears. Some YouTube videos have their stuff broken into like chapters. Not all of them, but some of them. These long form playlist videos, which are amazing. I love them. There's a lot of really nice, relaxing, not just video game music. I still don't want to pay for YouTube though. I won't do it. No one can make me. I'm not giving Google money. They already get all my damn information. You know? They're already spying on me every move I make. So they can just get that. That's my form of payment. I could see like probably big streamers paying for YouTube if they're doing background music or using Spotify, I guess. I didn't know there was like a bunch of video game music on Spotify, but I guess there is. Didn't know that, to be honest. Alright, he already looks better with the eyes filled in. Yay. It screws with the recommendations. Oh, true. That's true. It would totally screw up my Spotify recommendations list. Alright, I guess I gotta work on my ear. It's time to do the ears. And you know what? I re-looked at the photo, and this is actually not his ear. This was something in the background here. He's just got straight beard there. I thought it was something, but it's not. Just beard. It was a part of his fish tank. We were sitting on the couch with a fish tank behind the behind us with the picture, and it looked like it was part of his ear peeking out, but it's not. All right, so I need to get a good look at my ear. So the ear is pretty bright, except for the interior spaces, which are pretty dark, but it needs to be warm colors and pink. His ear is much more obscured in shadow because it's hidden behind my head. I might do his ear in like greens. Green and pink, maybe? Those don't really blend well. Green and teal, maybe? Alright, so for me, this part of the ear, basically a nice neon yellow right underneath the hair. Hopefully this shouldn't take me that long. I did a pretty good job of mapping out the intricacies and shapes in my ear. This shouldn't be too bad. Do Blend that into some nice fluorescent orange. That can kind of go out. Blend those two with some ochre. The ochre going more into the orange. Mute those out with some white. All right, top of the ear is like this orange shadow light, little dark area there. I might take just this orangey red, a little bit of that. Good night, General. Take it easy. Hope you get some good rest. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Hope your day tomorrow treats you well. All right. There is a very small highlight in the ridge of the ear. Very small. Just need it to pop a little bit. All right. Gonna go. It's a little bit. Little bit of yellow there too, maybe instead of the orange. Blend that down. There is like a slightly darker line here. Blend that into some ochre. It's like, this is like one of the times where using this tiny brush the whole time is like actually appropriate. It's like blending inside an ear. I'm just so used to using a brush like this. Just feels right. But on the neck, I'm gonna try and loosen up a bit. I rubbed off a lot of the lines on his neck that I had for definition from rubbing my hand over it too much. Let's see. Go with a nice, brilliant neon orange. Got some good yellow still left in there. All right, this edge of the ear is like super, super bright. So we're gonna do a white and yellow mixture, linear, Detail all the way up. Obsessed with the song. This is a YouTube video called Donkey Kong Country Cool and Calming Music from Empers Up. There you go. And this is 57 minutes in. Crystal Caves, Donkey Kong 64. That's what the playlist says. I've only played Donkey Kong 64 once, so honestly, it could be any Donkey Kong song to me. All right, good night, Fuke. Thanks for hanging out. May rest come easy tonight. Oh my god, ears. This should be the last major tiny detail work except for his ear. I say that like I mean it. I don't really mean that. All right. Go ahead and do this light little bridge. All right. Do yellow. Bit of orange. should be darker, so do orange. A teeny tiny bit of reddish orange. This actually turned lighter. Weird. There is a lot of weird shading in an ear that I don't necessarily understand. The guessing game continues. All right. All right, Palm, take it easy. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you get some good rest as well. Thanks for being here and for chatting and being friendly and welcoming and all that jazz. Hope rest is great for you. All right, we need to do, this is like a reddish orange moment here. Blends into normal orange. I have the way more complicated ear. His is like a couple of unknowable shapes and I'm like done. Hey Mo, welcome on in. I'm working on my ear right now. I'm doing and painting my ear. It is interesting. All right. There's like a dark area there. Hope you're having a great night. Chilling and relaxing at 1 a.m. Well, if it's 1 a.m. for you. All right, this is all pretty much yellow. Maybe like ochre. I haven't been using the ochre color. Do ochre. Ochre into orange, into a very light red there. What's left? Well, I'm redoing my husband's shirt because I was able to get him to repose and get some actual drapery and detailing in there. I'm redoing that. Then I have to do the detailing in my shirt. There's like some draping detailing in this design that was on my shirt. And then I want to do some more details in like fun graphic stuff in the background a little bit. Like up in here. Up in the top part. That's just like brushwork. Come on, brush. Here we go. I gotta finish our ears. I gotta do all of our facial hair and hair, which is mildly intense. It shouldn't be too bad. What's going on with you, Mo? How was your day? All right, I've almost got the lighter areas done in here. All right, we got like a actual small little yellow shaded sliver there. And another slightly lighter area. There. Donkey Kong ambience going on. I can dig it. All right, now this little area, reddish, orange, tiny little bits. to just orange. And then that goes into a darker kind of red moment. Gonna do that. Hey, Beef Riff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm gonna go into this red, which I think is darker. And they're about the same. Not much difference. I might take a smidge of purple to give this one a slight darker edge instead of black. Use a little bit of purple. Maroon it out. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that. Doing great. I'm doing well. Another low energy chill day for me. Every day is that day, and I'm just soaking it up while I can. Because I know it's not going to last forever. So, as many of these days as I can squeeze in, I'm gonna. Our dog is coming in 3 weeks. We're getting a pup. All right, got that. Let's do orange neon here. I think that's a nice, bright kind of compromise there. Up, yes. A switch flipped in my husband's head. He went from, we're never getting a dog, to, I want a dog in January. So, we're getting a dog. And honestly, I will love it, so. I'm just chilling and waiting. All right, and then yeah, time for some little bit of orange red. We got some pictures of her. She's cute. She's gonna be a Shih Tzu, or she is a Shih Tzu. We already have pictures of her. She's in the Discord if you're interested. She's cute. She's a damn cutie. I wore him down. Honestly, I didn't even have to. It's just like a switch flipped and he was like, I want a dog. I was like, great. Sounds great to me. No qualms here. All right. This is actually a little bit darker on the interior edge here. I guess because the outer ridge of the ear causes a bit of shadow. So I'm gonna take this, bring that all the way up. Teensy bit of purple. Darken it down. Straight into the orange red. And then I got me a finished ear. It looks good. Yeah, it looks like an ear to me. All right. Oh, wait, no, I gotta do his ear. All right, I said I was gonna do his ear in like green and teal. So this really shouldn't take very long. His is very dark. So basically this teal moment on the edge. And up here. You just can't see as much of his ear. What inspired the color choices? Well, I just love rainbows. So it seemed a natural fit to go with rainbow. And also I just don't have a lot of like white person skin tones, like beige and peach, tan, like light tans. I didn't have a bunch of that. So I was like, I'll just kind of wing it. See what happens. Alright, his ears dark down to here. I just have like all these out of the tube rainbow colors that I can use, and it's like, you know, just use what you got. Don't go out and buy more paint. So I guess the main contributing factor was cost. If I'm being 100% here. Didn't feel the need to go out and buy like 4 or 5 tubes of color. But I need those colors anyway, so it would have been fine to get them, but you know. Me do that. Never. Open up. Neon blue. I need you. Alright. All right, and then the top of the ears, it's essentially just a blue you can't really see. Just dark shadow. Obscured because it's right up against my head, basically. All right, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, stretch my legs, refill my drink, and I will be back in a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, I don't know, something like that. So hang tight for a little bit, and I'll be back in a few. BRB.
Meals and moments are better with
Well, I'm back, but we have fucking YouTube ads. Here we go. All right, I am back. Sorry for the YouTube ads. Okay, time to paint our necks. And I get to use a bigger brush for this and be a little more liberal with my colors. Or my color applications, I should say. Okay, I'm just gonna dive right in. This part of the neck is a nice yellow-white moment. I guess I'll need my small brush for edging the beard a little bit. I have switched over to SNES, chill music. That is what's next tonight. We're gonna see what kind of gems this kind YouTube soul has put together. All right. A beautiful, crisp, neon yellow line on the edge. Something clean, pristine. All right, I have a bit of a crease in my neck right here. I'm probably not going to know what a good chunk of these songs are. I didn't own that many SNES games. I had the classics, but didn't have a bunch of them. Hmm. Ah, too much orange. Whoops. Less orange. I know we already heard this, but it's a classic, so I'm gonna let it ride. All right, back to yellow. All right, we're gonna blend yellow into orange. I don't think there's any more usable neon orange left. So, get a little bit more on the palette. There's my knife. Oop. Pretty low on yellow too. Do I need more yellow though? I probably don't. Right. Tetris Attack. I'll not even recognize so much of this music. I like that they put the cover arts though. It's nice. I love it when a YouTube playlist is thoroughly made. All right, we're gonna do this. blend it with some white. Ooh, too much white. Too much white. All right, I think it's a good transition to orange. So now this line carries down my neck about right there. Let's see, orange. We'll do this. We'll go about there. Then we'll switch it into a nice deeper orange and pink. I mean, the neck is essentially just like a top to bottom or a right to left blend with a little bit of a darkened underneath edge. So I need to go back and like add in some redness around the beard. orangeness in the yellow area. Well, in the yellow area, it's the light source is there, so maybe not too much, just a little. Maybe like a little whitish orange, a sherbet color. All right. Got it. Now pink. Do the darker pink under the beard. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this. God, I hate YouTube.
When school isn't a
Oh my God.
why not go to
Make
school
it
where remote learning
stop.
can be as remote as you want?
All right. This starts getting dark now. All right. Dark first. Light next. Alright, this is basically all dark. I'm gonna make this pretty heavy. It's like some slight lightness. Right from there, just a nice dark blue. Go ahead and get the purple down in here. And I think I want to just add a little bit of the blue at the bottom of it to distinguish it from the shirt. This is all very dark, so quite dark here. All right. There's not much to my neck, so that'll do the trick on that. Okay. Pretty straightforward. His neck's a little more nuanced. Let me pull his photo up here. All right. Let's go with a bigger brush. Was that my bigger brush? I guess it was. Seems pretty small now that I'm using it. Pretty tiny. But it is indeed bigger. Okay. Man, I wonder if I can get his shirt done tonight too. My shirt didn't take me that long, so it's possible. Just gotta get the neck done. Where's my pencil? I gotta redefine bits here. So like a slightly dark area there. All right, the Adam's apple is kind of like right here. And then he's got a dark kind of part of the neck here. Got a little shadow under the chin, of course. All right, that's kind of okay. All right. I just need to remember that's a lot of lines, but there's not going to be any lines. It's all blending and fading. No lines. Okay. So we're going to start his side of the neck. with like white and orange. The light is part of his neck. Actually, kind of like down here. And it's definitely not that light. In fact, I don't think I need any white. Okay. I'm just gonna try and not get up in my head. Throw the paint onto the canvas. Thank it. Let's make sure this area is pink. we'll switch that into pink. Oh, wait. Oh no, there's green in there. Whoops. Mild readjustment time. Damn, I thought I just gave myself some fresh pink to use. Oh my god, more fucking green. Alright, you know what? That area is cursed. Let's get some fresh pink on the damn palette. There we go. That ought to do the trick. Right. And then this area down here is pretty light. I'm thinking purple. Light purple. A pretty nice wiki I can just spread down here. Blend them with the hot pink. All right, that's good. That's good. I don't need to overwork that area. The rough blending is kind of working a little bit. Right, and this area under the beard is like the darkest part on the neck. This central area here. I really want to darken this up with a couple of extra applications. Hey, Drac. Yeah, got my husband's face done. Got my ear and neck done tonight. I did his lip area, and now I'm working on his neck. And I took away all of his shirt because I'm gonna redo that. It's been a busy day. What you doing tonight? Been a chill, relax, and quiet kind of night. Listening to some Super Nintendo music. What's your plan for the hair? I think I want my hair to be purplish tones. And I want his hair to be bluish tones. But see, his hair on a lot of parts of his face is lighter than his skin, so it's gonna have to be very, like over here it's gonna have to be mostly white. Up like at the very crown it's gonna have to be mostly very, very light blue or white, and then kind of slightly darker on the sides. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. The hair is gonna be interesting. I don't quite know yet. I don't know. It's gonna be a task. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. My hair is darker all around, so my hair is like easier to do. But since he has gray hair, his is a little more like light source dependent, you know? So his has a lot more variance in there that I've got to like pay attention to make it not look too cartoonish or whatever. All right, I think we're gonna have to do like a blue into like a green moment, and then back into like blue, quick purple, so we can delineate some curvature in the neck. Okay. Let's bust open this blue again. These neon paints are like, they form a skin so quickly. They must have something in them. I'm doing a little dark teal up here for my little green area. such a trial and error process with the blending. Yeah, he's got a little dark shadow right at the cuff of the shirt, or the collar, rather. Okay. So most of this over here is not really as dark as I'm making it, but just gonna kind of quick go over that. There is this kind of lighter moment here. And this kind of darker here. All right, so this is like a light green here. Blue. so close. Oh my god, I'm so close. Feels really close. Yeah, this is lighter. I don't know why I made that so dark right there. I feel like the Adam's apple is looking weird the more I'm staring at it. I just gotta not look at it, not obsess, I think, is the answer to that. Thinking the edge of the neck is actually green because there's a slight highlight comes up basically the whole side, which is interesting. This is all pretty dark. Just go with like the dark blue. Okay, those are too pronounced. Too pronounced. Why did I do that? Why did I just do that? And I think light purple action. Hey, Scooter. Thank you. I'm deep in the zone right now. I'm like deep down in it. How you doing tonight? I'll take a sip. Sure. Yeah. Do that. I'm just totally messing with the blending here with no totally clear moment of clarity. Oh my god, so dark. All right, let me take a sip before I get sucked into that for another couple minutes. And I keep saying, oh, it's done, but I think it actually is done now for the neck. It's all right. Ooh, I'm a little worn out after that. 3.5 hours. I wonder if I can get the shirt done as quick as I want to. What, 240? I should probably not push myself. That honestly feels like a good stopping point, but I don't know. I might. There's still a little bit of shading inconsistency. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Hey. I don't know. Painting is just so nice for me because I'm not like a true obsessive, but definitely fulfills that like slightly obsessive part of me. Oh my god, that's purple. That was not supposed to be purple at all. Shit. Better. Slight bit more definition under the chin. Just a little bit. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop there. So the next stream I will work on his shirt. And then I'll work on his our hair. Yeah. So good thing is I don't really need, well, I have to finish my shirt too. I don't really need these colors anymore, so I don't have to be so uptight about making sure they don't dry out. I am painting on Thursday. Another painting stream on Thursday. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. Let me check his eyeball a little bit. Oh, I forgot to do a slight fade in the underneath the eyelid. I don't think I'm gonna do eyelashes either. Can't really see them in the photograph, and if I try to do them, it will be a total mess. Let's do under his eye. I did yellow under mine. Maybe a little bit of green. All right. Wait, did I take a sip? Shit, I don't remember if I took a sip. Let me do that. I'm so bad. Can't even remember. Right. I gotta find somebody to raid. right. And then finish it up by bringing the white back in to the eye. All right, I gotta say, it does look like him. I'm sitting here staring at it and I'm like, oh. Cool. All right. That's a wrap for painting tonight. 3 o'clock in the morning. That's a good time to stop. I'm not gonna push myself and go for the shirt. So I'll be back tomorrow night for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is happening tomorrow night. To anyone who's still out there, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. It was a very chill, quiet night, and then honestly, like I said, painting nights kind of feel like a night off from streaming. Like I don't talk as much. So I kind of do my own thing and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. But y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm wrapping up. It just feels like the right stopping point, you know? I don't want to push myself and try to do the draping in his shirt quite yet. It's actually way more complicated than the draping in my shirt. Which reminds me, I need to save this photo before I forget. Because I had to, I retook the source image and then like we did a relatively the same pose, and then I had to like impose the new shirt over his old shirt. So it's not like a perfect match, but it's realistic draping and it will work. It's just a little different. A different approach. But thanks for hanging out, Drac and Scooter, if you're still out there, and anyone else who's still out there. It's bedtime. Bed-ish time. Let's see who's still online. 3 in the morning. There should be some choices out there. Oh, yeah, let me... What is the name of this one? I forgot. 1324. Export, replace. Save it. Yeah, I don't want to lose that photo of the shirt. It'll be a disaster. I'm gonna send y'all over to Deez. I found Deez in Loppin's channel. He's streaming Dead by Daylight. I think Deez is a good choice to it's Deez Nuts CRA. Great name. Deez is chill. Great guy. LGBTQIA2 plus streamer. So y'all enjoy. I'll be back tomorrow night for some Animal Crossing. Mwah. See you later. If you're not lurking out there, just get ready to throw some heart emotes in Deez's chat. Good night. I am... Oh. You know what? We can use a Kylie heart in there. There's some hearts. Here's some more hearts. Or if you have pride hearts, use the pride heart. Oh, I hate how when you're putting a bunch of emotes, it like it shifts the emotes. So I'll sometimes accidentally click the wrong one. All right, good night, y'all. Mwah. Sleep tight, sweet dreams. So long. I'll see you tomorrow night for Animal Crossing if you're around. Have a great night.